knocking under the floor. When I was 17, my parents rented an old farmhouse in the middle of nowhere. The nearest neighbor was almost 2 miles away, and at night the place felt completely cut off from the world. The house had one strange rule: never go into the crawlspace beneath the kitchen. The landlord told my dad that animals sometimes got trapped down there. He said the wooden hatch was old and dangerous, so we should leave it alone. For the first few months, nothing happened. Then the knocking started. It always began around 2 a.m. Knock, knock, knock. 3 slow taps coming from beneath the kitchen floor. The first time I heard it, I thought it was pipes expanding. The second time, I thought it was an animal. But after a week, I noticed something disturbing. The knocks only happened when someone was standing in the kitchen. One night I tested it. I waited until everyone was asleep and walked into the dark kitchen. The room was silent. Then, knock, 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 directly beneath my feet. I stepped backward. The knocking stopped. I stepped forward again. Knock, knock, knock. My stomach tightened. It felt like something knew exactly where I was standing. The next morning I told my dad. He laughed and said it was probably a raccoon. That night he stood in the kitchen himself. At exactly 2:03 a.m., the knocking began. 3 slow taps. Dad's smile disappeared. The next day he bought a flashlight and decided to inspect the crawlspace. The hatch was hidden beneath a faded rug. When he pulled it open, a wave of cold air rushed out. The smell was awful, like damp wood and something rotten. Dad climbed down first. I followed. The crawlspace was barely 3 feet high. Dirt covered the ground, and old support beams stretched into darkness. At first, we found nothing. Then my flashlight landed on something strange. Scratches. Hundreds of scratches carved into the wood beneath